think you have to keep positive for your own mental health. You have to think that things are solvable and that you mustn't give up, otherwise you can't become a conservationist. If you're not robust and look on the bright side. And also I think we do need to remember that there have been successes and there has been progress, and we need to learn from those and build on those. I think we do need radical change in the way that we live, and often people don't realise that conservationists are giving a really radical message for society about the fact we need to have a different way of consuming, a different way of living with the planet and with living with other people as well in other countries. And that doesn't need to be a negative message about everything that we have to give up. It can be a positive message about the new way that we're going to work to live together as a species and with the planet. So I've always been interdisciplinary. I've always worked with lots of different disciplines in my research, but I just think it's the most exciting place to be, because it's the place where new ideas come. It's the place where you see what's going on in one field and you transfer it to the other. So there's two aspects to interdisciplinarity. One is about working with different scientists and arts people, humanities people, social scientists inside academia. But then there's also transdisciplinarity, which means you need to work with end users, you need to work with businesses and with NGOs and with governments, and kind of make the knowledge together so that they will actually use that knowledge. It's very tempting in journalism to give negative stories, because negative stories sell. And so there's a movement called positive journalism that gives positive stories, and there's a big thing in India about it, but also in other parts of the world. And people pledge to write stories about things that have worked well as about disasters. And I think there's a real desire for that in the public, because I don't know about you, but I just hate watching the news nowadays, because it's one negative thing after another. To have the news saying something good that's happened, that would be so refreshing. And I thought the most positive thing that happened out of Donald Trump's denial of climate change was that every other world leader that had signed the Paris Agreement stood up and said that their country was supporting it and still going, because it could have led to a fragmentation. It could have led to other countries saying, well, if the USA doesn't do it, we won't do it. And the opposite happened, and that was just great. The main reason why they're important is that we can get together and draw strength from each other, and be inspired by each other's work, and also meet up with old friends, get new friends, find out all these people who are doing similar things to us on the other side of the world that you never see otherwise. So that's what's inspiring to me.